one of them speaks, some of them speak to me and some of them don't. Would that mean the ones that don't are clear and the ones that speak to me are unworked or overactive?
Could go either way. If they're deep in your shadow, the ones that are occluded might not speak to you at all. You don't even want to deal with money. You're so occluded at the level of Muladhara in relationship to money, you don't want to even talk about it. Or maybe it could happen in the other way, because usually these happen in terms of extremities, right? You're overactive. You're so unresolved there. You're chasing money all the time. You always have a poverty consciousness, and you're always trying to fill a hole that can't be filled.
So to kind of make,
because that's usually the way we work with things, right? We're either over-responsive or under-responsive.
right.
But the problem is the same. Depending on how we deal with it, has something to do with our nature. Are we an overactive personality? Are we a depressive personality? Are we hyperactive? Are we extroverted? Are we introverted?
Right.
Yeah.
We call that like imploding or exploding. But I'm wondering, because we're referring to the shadow, and like in my mind or my world, like there's a shadow to everything. So like the shadow falls in the sacral. It, like the way I heard you say it is that each one of these chakras can have a shadow side.
Yeah.
But then right like in this picture, like the shadow's in the sacral. So I'm kind of confused about that.
Yeah. So part of what's going on with the sacral chakra is the capacity for individuation. So sta means self. Sthana means to stand. Standing as yourself. So once we begin to localize our consciousness, then duality arrives. It shows up in a greater way. Right? So that's why it rests here. At the root chakra, it's even more primal. There's kind of like no division. This is where there's no boundary. This is where our relationship is like relationship to mother, right? It's at the level of being an infant, no boundary. My relationship to the earth, my relationship to my deep survival needs are very, very unconscious. Yeah? But when we get to Svadhisthana, we start to have some dualistic consciousness. And in this sense, it's positive. You have to have dualistic consciousness to survive in this world. You have to know the nature of this reality if you're going to negotiate it. Otherwise, you're naive. You might have a very good intention, but if you don't have any skillful means, you don't have the capacity to understand what is black, what is white, what is up, what is down, what is male, what is female, the duality of this reality, you're going to make mistakes all the time. So this is where consciousness begins to individuate and create the potentiality for dualistic awareness. And that